top 8 payouts. You have to play a best of 5 to actually get into the money. So we're gonna go pretty late tonight, but it should be a good time.
All right, we are back. But everyone else is left. Am I alone now?
I'm here. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just taking care of. Angel had to go prepare for a match. I'm taking care of some bracket stuff right now.
Okay. Sick.
And then Emma's. I'm gonna get Emma in here with you.
Probably when doubles ends, I may take like a break to eat. I'll have someone to wiggle the GameCube controller sticks to make sure the screen doesn't go dark again.
Yep.
But that probably is going to be when I do it. So C forward to up tilt, absurd amounts of damage. DK getting shredded. Got up smashed to Thunder. I would not want to be DK against this team.
Against the edge guard on Snake is actually really simple because every single aerial breaks Cypher.
High damage.
Yeah, if he goes low at all, it's pretty much free, and the ding dong percent is really long on Snake. And you can bait out like grenade pull and giant punch him for it. So there is counterplay, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Sai and Cadence kind of running a train right now. That's they are definitely the operators in the Ohio Mobile.
Yeah, they're both really experienced on both of these matchups, right? We have a lot of DK people who play DK in Ohio and a lot of Roy's in Cincinnati.
Do we have a lot of Roy's in Cincinnati? Yeah, Tatsu.
Yeah, we have Tatsu, we have Blue Yoku, we have Billy Mascot.
Yeah, you have me.
Oh shoot! I realized he came back just in time for the echo. That was
How was your final, Tatsu?
I hated it. However, I found out. However, I did some calculations. Literally impossible for me to fail the class.
Nice. That's how I have all my finals set up for. They don't
Yeah.
know yet, but
I did pretty bad on my exam this morning, but it doesn't matter. Even if if I get anything worse than B, I can just be like, hey, I want to pass.
I didn't understand.
So
I didn't understand how to do the last two problems, so I stopped midway to calculate my grade. If I got a 0.
Was your exam honor locked? Or...
System didn't cheat though.
Ah.
nice.
Did doubles finish?
Doubles is not finished. It's going on as we speak.
Losers finals.
Losers finals game 1.
Why are you not using...
Wood appeared for a second. I heard his ghost. Okay, he's cutting out. Oh. Ah. How about if the Thunder Jolt gimped him?
I stopped.
What is injured?
Oh, well, he missed, but it doesn't matter.
The lowest score I could get in the class or percent was, I want to say a 72 if I failed the final. No, not even 72.
Why are you guys not on pass fail?
Well, I could opt to make it pass fail. I just don't want to. That's
I have to wait until final grades are released before I can pass fail.
If my if some of my exams went really, really well, I would actually rather not pass fail them because they would not go in my GPA and they would have raised it. But
Timbo, just so you know,
We didn't get to pick afterwards. They just switched us.
We get to choose on a class-by-class basis, which is kind of nice. But
Tatsu, what did you say?
I said I rejoined, so I don't know if you want to see it or not to minimize lag.
I'll take off.
Alright.
So yeah, we're back in business. Just did a bit of coding for the past hour. Still passing the class though. Sure, I had an 85% in that class, but dropped down to a 78. And do I care? Heck no, because I'm past failing. Still getting the credit. Not affecting my 3.42 GPA.
Let's go.
Hey, that's almost perfect.
All right, yeah. it's actually a pretty good GPA.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So what happened game 1?
Sai Cadence, pretty good control the entire time.
It was a train wreck.
Yeah.
DK didn't get to play. He didn't get to. I'm pretty sure he didn't get to charge punch once.
Rip.
This is how stacked this tournament is. Apollo Kage is the 8th seed.
Dude, I love Apollo. He's a homie.
AK is great. AK is so funny. His Twitter is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
He made a Twitter post today where he was like, Luigi is toxic, so I decided to play toxic. And he did F Smash like 10 times in a row and just tried to BM this Luigi. Like, bro, he does not deserve this. But it was enjoyable. Hey, we got Joker, get him out of here.
AK is, for one thing, sick. Also, his Twitter is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's like, you know those like Twitters that are like, clearly just some dude just like instantly tweeting out whatever shitpost he immediately thinks about?
So
I feel like that's what like AK, I feel like that's like what AK does, but he's not even trying to be funny. He just like randomly thinks of something. Like, all right, tweet it. There's a
Right.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm here.
Hello, Miss Emma.
Emma has joined.
I'm having an important discussion.
How are you?
How did Crom Robin go? It's the best team.
Doubles. Ooh, Cadence going kind of low there for that fun. Good neutral aerial.
And
Ooh,
DK was
yeah,
offstage
DK.
against Pikachu. Need I continue? That is
Yeah. Fun fact, Snake loses in every matchup on screen, including his teammates. And I'll die on this hill.
Is there a Donkey Kong on screen?
Yes.
I've heard the matchup described as even. I've not
it's
heard it described as DK
extremely
favorite.
volatile.
I'm willing to believe that it's volatile.
It's very volatile. Okay, so like people don't realize this. Everyone from an outside view, they're like, "Oh, DK big, Snake body DK." I'm like, no.
This
No.
sounds like the the DK beats Snake in the same way the DK beats Crom. That's
Yeah. Well, no, because it's actually legitimate for Snake because Snake players aren't bad like Q that don't know how to use the freaking grab button and how to not like always land on shield with an aerial. Calling him out, by the way. But matchups don't really matter in doubles, and like there's not really much going on. It just kind of looks like a casual doubles match right now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, the doubles matchups aren't really so much the thing. What changes is like certain little bits of a matchup are important.
Yeah. I mean, like, the biggest thing about doubles is like if you win a matchup in like 1v1 and then you're working with someone who complements you pretty well.
Shout out to size awareness on C4, by the way.
Yeah.
He knew he was gonna get popped straight into it. Kind of read it. Joker up being as an approach option to try to juggle Snake in the blast zone. Never seen that one before, but
That's what CPU. But
you're cutting out again a lot.
then we have Crank over here. What was it? 5K accidentally killing his teammate. Am I echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate this laptop so much. I'm sorry.
You're good, dude.
But yeah, rough 2v1. I will be very surprised if a Donkey Kong brings this back. Especially
he's stuck with C4. Gets grabbed.
Gets grabbed. I wonder if they... I kind of want them.
That looks
Very
so
cool.
Oh my gosh, that's dirty.
You know about the ones with like the characters that actually go into the blast zone?
Oh
like
yeah,
Charizard?
I teamed with Zane. That was we did that.
Yeah, no, I did it. I did it with GB Paul at a class change. We got to do it on stream.
It's great because Zard doesn't even get hit by it if you time it right. That's
Yeah. Him, Meta Knight, and Kirby. I remember there was a clip with like this Wi-Fi Kirby doing it to who's the Greninja from New York or like MDVA?
Vanya?
Yeah, did it to Vanya and his teammate on Wi-Fi and took all 6 stocks like that.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
it was Vanya and Light. I was like, dang, this team go crazy. However, I refuse to ever team with a Kirby because I have self-respect.
Hey, Charizard though.
Hey, Charizard kind of nice. And
I
Meta Knight.
put a priority list on teaming with Snake players and other Pokemon Trainer players because those teams, double PT and PT Snake, are actually so much fun.
Yeah.
That's
They're great. I love doubles a lot. Ooh, battle double DK this time. Not sure how this is gonna go.
No.
Yeah, this can be trouble for Snake if they actually like focus on back airing Snake and can manage to keep Cadence off of like them.
I feel
then
like
this is
if
really rough for
Pikachu
Sai.
lets the DKs play the game for 1 second, Snake instantly dies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is
that's
gonna be
it is basically-
Jake really important.
Yeah, it's basically get down Mr. President right now. And like they're doing that really good strategy of one of them focusing Jake so that he can't really like help Sai out. And then you see Crank on the left side just constantly keeping Sai in disadvantage. Very nice use of down tilt though to get that Pro World DK off of them.
Honestly, I would just be like double running at Snake. And they both die.
They both die.
So, Jake SDs, Sai gets edge guarded.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think that Nikita pull a bit earlier was not the smartest play from them, just because like you have another person running towards you and your teammate isn't going to be able to cover you in time.
Jake SDs again!
Hey!
Okay, so there's something that Pikachu players like to call the peak attacks. Whenever you're winning, you actually have to miss your quick attack, and we've concluded the peak attacks is actually double on Wi-Fi.
Ah. Yeah. I know the peak attacks on Wi-Fi. I actually do not. I think that's a rumor offline, though. I think it's the Pikachu player sucking.
It's a thing.
I can say from experience of playing Pikachu in Smash 4 that it is not a thing. You just gotta practice your angles.
Doorstop, as the better player here,
Wow! Wow.
I'm gonna ask that you respect my opinion based on results.
I don't respect the opinions of rat mains. I'm just
Sorry,
saying.
results don't matter. It's like when you do a lab and the experimental value means nothing.
There it is.
That
What? That quick
Wow.
attack. Alright.
dying all 3 times. Like I said, this team working wonders. And now Sai has to fight his worst nightmare.
This is probably like a sleep paralysis demon or something.
Probably.
I
Nice sleep paralysis. Bully voice versus me in the 2v1. I hate it.
This is not a great time, I'd say. That's
Okay, literally, all the DKs need to do, realistically, just spam down B. He can't pull a grenade.
This
Yeah, down B Rex grenade is pretty nice.
Well, he grabs his teammate.
He was about to cargo down throw his teammate. You monster.
I feel like lighting the stage on fire is like probably really useful against
Yeah.
DK, right? That's
Yeah, very useful. What Sai needs to not do is constantly.
He's gonna live
land
that,
up
yeah.
to- Yeah, but right here, landing, getting past that up air, especially if you like mess up the fastball, very dangerous. And he wants to stay.
Oh, and
above
there's
the
another
forward
stock I
barrel.
just realized too. Yeah,
Yeah.
the only situation. There's no situation by.
Look at that! Look at that!
Never
What
put
was
me
he
in a
supposed to do?
situation.
Alright, but realistically, whenever you're in that situation, you always want to start Cypher like before you get past ledge. And like use your double jump to get past the initial startup. Because when you use Cypher without your double jump, you kind of dip down a little bit before you actually start rising. But using your jump negates the fall and like can actually increase your startup speed.
You want to spend minimum time in Cypher, I'm guessing that is.
Yeah, you want to spend minimum time and like you want to go sort of high but not too high to the point where like you can comfortably wave land onto a platform because up air lasts for a really long time and Snake's greatest the greatest option he has to get back onto stage is fast fall neutral air dodge because if you don't fast fall it, you're easy to track in the air. Like, even for characters with slow airspeed, they can track Snake just fine.
But trust me, we've all experienced fastball and air dodge up to like that's
Sir! Yes, sir! But,
Harry.
real talk, like, if you are recovering low, it's a free back air every time for Donkey Kong, which makes this matchup really bad in 1v1, and especially 2v1s, where, like, you have a DK that can cover low and high. It's not fun. Not fun. Right.
Wood sent me the overlay right now while I'm streaming.
Very nice.
Shoutouts to Pushblock Gaming, Wood. Always on top of it.
Do you say push block laming?
Push block flaming. Oh my gosh.
That's Lander. Ah, I see. Winner of this goes to play Volts and Moist.
Yep.
Hope
I'm
you-
just saying, they
four
haven't made me
DKs on
push block
Twitter.
yet, and I've TO'd their 2 biggest events they've ever put on.
That's crazy.
Wow,
That's
but
crazy.
did you TO a $25 pot tournament that made it onto Hungrybox Twitter. I don't think so.
True.
Very true. Ah, it's 2-1. Interesting.
Yep. Honestly, it seemed pretty decisive. They switched to double DK, and then Jake SC twice. That was a...
Yeah. Now, we need Jake to SD 5 times. That's what they really need.
It's possible.
It is. I have faith. Alright. Why do you people...
Sai remembering that he's supposed to C4 before running forward.
Volt's checked into his singles match. I don't know if he's actually playing it.
Wow.
That's what he is.
That's a gamble.
Oh shoot. Singles did start.
Yep.
I like this running around. Okay, Sai Shield, not the healthiest right now. Ooh, I like the attempt with that smash. Do like that though.
Not letting it be up there. Snake's upper, absurdly powerful.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
if he did it up air, then he died. He opted for the grenade back air, but instead didn't do it.
Back air does like 20.1% fresh.
It's very strong.
It's very strong. It's a sex kick too.
Yeah, it lingers. It actually does like almost everything. It warps his hurt box.
It does everything. It files your taxes, gives you your tax return, gets you killed by your teammate. Good job, Jake.
It checks you into Smash.
Why is he trying to edge guard his teammate? Sai, my guy. He just did up tilt up smash while Jake was trying to recover.
And he's like, Pikachu can't get hit by anything. He's fine.
Yeah.
The illusion of teaming with a Pikachu. You think that your teammate's invincible. Because they kind of are.
Yeah. Just pancake, but that up air from 5K is going to take him out. Just play a top tier.
Just play a top tier. 5 Hey.
5 Little Mac? Any Mackers?
No, Mackers are banned. That is...
Well...
if
all I'm saying is I played Mac on your stream 2 times. And I'm not banned.
That is a mistake. Anyway.
That doesn't mean ban me right now.
Hey.
No, you want to.
Yo, Jason? That is...
Hey, Jason, what's your Venmo, big fella? Good up tilt. Oh, that killed the purple dude.
Actually, it looked like he had good DI in it, too. He went behind him.
Yeah. You hold in case you don't know. Every time I try and tell someone that doesn't know, they get upset.
Yeah, it's
Also,
not actually a meme. It's not like the DK telling you not to mash on cargo.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hey, big fella, he went viral off that. If you get hate from ESAM's fans, you know you spit in some truth. That is all.
Wait, so Timbo has angered the E-fan? I am not aware of those.
Okay,
Did you not know?
My old Twitter used to be my real name, and it's my name on Facebook. So I had like 37 messages when I woke up that morning. It was E-fans telling me I was ruining the game, and I'm like, toxic.
Oh my gosh, that is actually hilarious.
He said himself, quote retweeting, it's like, I hate it when people spread misinformation. I'm like, yeah, you say Pikachu's busted when this character isn't even top 3, bro. Like, it's a problem.
He said that in Smash 4, fun fact.
Also, Tipper Dolphin Splash.
What about it?
Well, that was E-Sam.
Oh, that was an E-Sam quote? Tipper Dolphin Slash? I was not aware.
What about it? Crazy.
Oh!
Wow!
They both died at the same time? Almost? Double DK. This is very comebackable. This is,
It is. Except he's going to get Giant Punch in 3, 2, 1.
The problem is I think Jake forces things too much. I think Jake is going to, like, fish too hard for the kill. Oh, that's very...
into Giant Punch!
He didn't even roll into it. He back threw into it.
Yeah.
If he forward threw, he was fine.
I mean, Pikachu rolled, okay. But 2-2 right now. I do think grabbing is the death of a lot of people in the 2v1 as the one. Because it's just like, alright, you only have so much space to go.
If fun fact, if he actually forward through there, he would have been able to up smash the Giant Punch and like, because it would have missed him.
Yeah.
Would, if you're listening to stream, you haven't checked into your singles match yet. You're about to be DQ'd.
Uh-oh.
Dude. Well, that's fortunate. Alright, looks like...
A switch, potentially?
Okay.
I don't think they should switch. It worked out pretty well.
300-man tournament, we only have 27 DQs, so it's not too bad.
Honestly, that's doing great for a Wi-Fi tournament.
That's not bad. And it's...
I've seen, like, that's like entire pools worth of people DQ in Wi-Fi tournaments before. That is...
Yeah. And speaking of 27 DQs, why don't you donate $27 to NAL?
That was good.
Hey, help out NAL.
Yeah, please guys, like for real though, help out Cincinnati's Weekly. They've been running it for forever, and they are.
Fun fact, was the first Cincy Weekly I actually went to when I started going there for school. TCMK robbed me of a grand finals win by reverse by ruining my life. Took me to game 5 in the original and the run back. So yeah, game 10 grand finals. But seriously, help out NAL. MVD supports it. I believe Fabs and Dark Wizard also.
If Fabs is promoting something with his gold mine of a Twitter, then you know it's good.
Yeah.
That's a
Also, Sylvanas.
Sylvanas.
Yeah.
Fantastic
Sylvanas,
content creator.
Yeah, so Sylvanas actually probably top 10 in the Smash Twitter content creation. I do love his skits. I also love me a little bit of Mighty Keith every now and then.
Mr. Keith is doing great. I love Keith.
Great. But yeah, getting into this game 5 of losers finals.
I can like sense Sai's frustration.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed
I
the stick. And he missed the stick at the beginning of the game.
He shot there in his head.
Oh no!
Free.
They saw the down tilts of the. They saw.
I thought they were going to it.
They saw what happened to him in the winners finals. And they're like, "Hey, what if we tried this?
Yeah.
This looks broken."
Hey, whatever happened to the really laggy Incineroar?
Well, his Switch only got him so far.
Yeah.
And I'm not referring to the console. That's
Hey, Sai could have done a forward here right there. Could have done a forward.
Yeah, I feel like Sai's not that kind of safe. It's not that kind of safe.
Yeah.
He's not like the AK style where you just go for it every time.
Sorry,
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, he
Sai
got the
stays-
follow.
Sai gets unfortunately dash attack straight into Cadence's downer spike. Horrible timing.
pressing buttons.
Died at 70 for it. This is an incredibly unfortunate set. This is looking like a reverse 3-0.
Yeah, no, doubles changes the meta completely.
Yeah, double DK is nice.
Oh, the
It
multiple
is.
parries going? Oh, but he gets
Wow.
heals his teammate. A lot of friendly fire
They're just
going
killing
on.
each other's teammates.
Who's actually
murdering
teaming with
their
who?
own teammate.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
That is-
I don't know. Is this what it's like to be colorblind, Timbo? Not being able to see your team's colors?
It's not even that hard to tell. It's just two monkeys and then everything else is fine. They're like,
Whoa, big fella.
alright, stop. That is... I'm not getting
Black
framed for this
man
one.
here.
This...
Good DI from Sai. That's what we like. But even stocks, uneven percents. Blue team looking kind of comfortable right here.
Yeah.
Like, grabs his teammate.
Yeah.
Awkward, but he's alright. Sai really needs to live right now. They are full hopping really, really high in the blast, and they want him. I think
Yeah.
Pikachu needs to be the one to go in here, and Sai needs to be sitting in the background. I feel like
I think Sai could have gotten an upper there. When he did Cypher instead, could just press down or just do straight up there. Probably could have gotten a hit.
yeah, I feel like Sai. Oh, he hit him with the bait. I hate that so
Yeah.
much.
It's the classic jump in, drop it down, jump out. But you know, Sai losing his stock again. And
Sai
blue
only
team's
had
still
so many
up.
different directions he could air dodge. The lead, not as bad as it was at the start of the game.
Yeah.
There's an interesting
Yeah,
dynamic
yeah.
in teams where these kind of leads are very, very fragile. The one stock leads
Right.
and last stock, because if both of them die, all of a sudden it's a 2v1. And even if like you
Yeah,
got a whole bunch of percent on them, 2v1's still a 2v1 if they play it right.
I also still like how like earlier we saw.
And this is
Sai
exactly the
getting
situation we're
stuck
talking about.
Yeah.
It was a lead,
He
and then all of a
took
sudden,
his stock. He took his stock.
that's crazy.
Wow.
There's not a lot of trust there. Oh, and an up tilt. Oh, they practiced this. Oh, he screwed it up just barely.
Yeah, this is not looking good for the DK right now.
Yeah,
They gave
I think
up
the
a
biggest
really
problem
strong
here
lead.
is that Pikachu's the one at 0%. If it was like percent swapped, I could see like a random kill on Pikachu happening and then doing something cheesy to Snake, but not the other way around.
However, if Jake SDs,
There is always the possibility. We are talking
There-
about
there
Cincinnati
is-
players.
There is the peak attack.
The peak attacks. And
whoa!
he got that.
I'm gonna say
All right, if you lose Wi-Fi Pikachu DK, I don't know what to say.
I don't think Jake's that much of a choker. I don't think he's like clutch, but I don't think he's a choker. That's a...
All right, here's what's
This
gonna
is-
happen. He's gonna do up tilt, drag down nair, dash back, down smash.
I just realized Crank took it away from his teammate, and his teammate's the actual DK player, right?
Yeah, he said no. It's my time to shine.
That's actually.
I think if you look at just like the players and like the relative results of
He-
skill, it makes sense.
Yes,
Oh,
roll from
okay,
ledge.
okay, so-
He's a skilled player. He's a skilled player. He read roll from ledge. Okay, back throw. Are we gonna see it down there?
Jake, holding back. A lot of restraint here.
Jake does not want to be that man. Oh, you got grabbed.
He's fine. There's no stadium platform to give the assist, so. This is a scary spot on ledge.
Oh,
This is really, really dangerous because this is like random smash attack, random berry kill. Like, there's so much that can happen here. DK's got enough kill power. Jake's
Okay,
landing into.
so-
All right, Timbo, what's the read here? What's the read here?
I'm a little bit behind, but what's actually the DK player
Oh, he got the weak
Lingering
hit.
up smash. If he survives, I'll see. He got it.
He got, and Jake and Sly win it 3-2. Very
So
clutch.
There were two different times, so a lot of DK players don't know this, but DK actually does have a BDKO on Kalos, and both times that Cadence was caught, he actually was at percent for BDKO.
Oh.
What does
You can actually get the
PDKO
assist on
stand for?
Platform ding dong.
Okay.
There's no KO in platform ding dong. I'm just saying.
Okay, so it's so
Platform ding
was
dong
like-
knockout.
It's called like the DKO or something.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it says the platform DKO.
Back in my day, we called it a ding dong. All right, that's
Well, no, because
Back in my day, we called it carried.
You have a ding dong in this game on Final Destination against like 4 characters.
Also, I'd like to thank BDV and the Gordo Lad for following. Shout outs to both of you.
Let's go.
They both followed during that last match. I was glad you're in here.
Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and get set up for grand finals here. We got Moist and Volts versus Psy Cadence. Gonna be another double DK maybe, or even Snake Pika versus DK Pika.
Honestly, I was not very impressed by how Cadence and Sai handled the DKs.
Yeah.
And as we saw in winners finals, the Moist Volts team is a much more refined version of the double
Yeah,
DK.
they look kind of sloppy. Not gonna lie, didn't really have the best handling in that.
Yeah, that was losers finals. So
Yeah, that is true.
But we got another best of 5.
that said, I also do think that like it looked like their team was like progressively tilting after a whole bunch of like really unfortunate things happened. And
Yeah,
now that they
it's
have
kinda
got it past it, I don't think they're gonna be like as annoyed. Maybe.
It's very clear, especially for